It's your boy SSJ Blackrod here with the crew, James to the Green and Rod. We're about to watch the official Xbox Games Showcase. We're about to do a live reaction. Well, as live as we could do it. And I guess we could sort of just jump into it. Rod, James, any predictions or I guess anything you want to say before we actually start watching it?
I think we might see Halo. I think.
Mm, nah.
Bold predictions over
I'm
here.
I'm expecting there's gonna be a box
Mm.
and it's gonna have an X on it.
Mhm.
hmm
Yeah.
it may be a Fable, it may not be a Fable, but I just feel it in the air, almost like a halo effect,
Mm,
if you will.
oh, perfect. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
That's what I'm
I
expecting.
love it. In all seriousness, I hope that we're going to see something from the initiative. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but that's my game of the show. Potentially, hopefully, that I'll be looking out for. But I am very much looking forward to seeing like what the hell Halo Infinite is all about. That's what I'm really curious to see, and all the other surprises that they've got with the acquisitions. So yeah, Remedy, Obsidian, like all of them. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
Speaking of Obsidian, I probably don't think we will see this, but some Outer Worlds DLC, some kind of expansion would be dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
But yeah,
Oh, I'm expecting nothing. I learned my fucking lesson before, guys. I'm going into this with literally zero hype. So it is what it is
this
at
is a
that
rare
point.
scene.
Yeah, exactly. So
God.
and I think it was two things. It was mostly distracting myself from not watching this. So you know how I normally get hype before these things? I completely blocked it, went on with my day, worked on some errands, and here we are. About to watch it. So go ahead and get our watches synced, guys. I hope you have your
All
video
right.
up. And let's click play in three, two, one. Oh boy, here we go. May contain content inappropriate for children.
My favorite.
It's so inappropriate. MK11 or 12. They bought WB Studios.
Oh, there goes your box.
Oh, yes!
Oh man, they give us the countdown off the bat.
I'm not getting you some. How can this be? Oh, hold on. I got it. I think.
All right, just a heads up. This is a 57-minute long presentation, and are we jumping straight into
We
it?
might
We
be
okay?
right into it.
Is that a space elevator?
Is it T100, T1000?
Ooh.
James Cameron coming to video games? I'm down.
Okay. So
Probably
it's
make-
carving an Xbox out of a T1000. Am I wrong though?
You're not. It's just it's hilarious the links that these companies are going to. Like, I'm not sure if this is like a Halo thing or if this is like we're just gonna show you the box.
Ah, that's Chief's armor.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Microfiber weave.
Technology will save humanity.
You must rebuild
in
it.
war to come.
Make it better.
Make it better.
I love the music already.
I must remind myself,
I wish I could hear it.
liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
This is hype. This looks really cool.
Cannot hope.
Oh,
Okay.
117.
Is this gameplay? It looks like gameplay. We see a
It all
HUD.
means nothing
You better initialize. Don't funk with my heart.
until you step inside.
Yes. Give me the glow. Oh no. This isn't gameplay. No, it's 57 minutes long. It has to be gameplay.
Yeah, I'm sure they're showing gameplay here. They've got to.
They're not swinging that hard. Okay, look at him.
Ooh, start demo.
Start the demo. All right.
Halo Infinite. All right.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean,
I was about to say, we had a date?
right?
Nope.
Yep, this is death.
That's the same guy from the trailer.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Yo, am I getting open world vibes from this?
I'm going to have to make an emergency landing.
This seems to be a lot of detail out here.
Damn, hope he was wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Doesn't need a seatbelt. He's got chief.
She was like, yo, get up.
Right.
I can't stand this. Who you are?
Breathe.
No, you don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. Weird.
Stop getting bold. You don't yell at Master Chief.
Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me.
Yo, what's up
I
with this
thought
guy?
I was going home.
I don't know. He's just
There won't be a home.
kind of hot right now.
Vanished.
Like, why you so
Keep
angry,
saying
bro?
that. We're outgunned, outnumbered.
I mean, you live.
I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
I was about to say, Chief's gonna be like, all right, just chill, relax.
Please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Same dude's been doing Chief for like 20 years.
Perks of being a voice actor.
Yeah. Looks nice.
Objectives. Hmm.
Open world
Hey,
ish.
Ish. Yeah, this feels familiar.
Assault rifle is like CE style. I like it.
Yes, yes, dropships.
so we're gonna see a sprint. Okay, we got sprinting. Good.
And I can just sprint on my own now. It's not a power up or pickup.
I mean, so far I can say like the environments look really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
There's our
my
map.
god, we have a map.
There it is.
Okay.
Finally,
So
welcome to 2020, boys.
your fucking prediction might have been kind of right. Are they going like open-ish environments like a Destiny?
I mean, that's what
I hope so. That's what it looks like.
Oh, suicide bomber guns.
Pistol, I love it.
This looks like CE to me.
That's what they wanted. Every time we say that, I think collector's edition.
See,
Oh.
if I was playing, that thing would have landed on me.
Yeah.
Right?
Brutes are back. Brutes haven't been back for a while.
Oh, punch this man. Made it.
Drop.
Okay. Oh, there goes a grapple hook.
Oh, so it does exist.
Wow.
Alright, so making our way over to the console here. What do we have?
Kind of surprised
Typical
there.
Resident
What's up?
I'm seeing it now. They're gonna close this out with like a public event showing up, and you'll see other players.
Oh man. Oh, Chris, don't do that to me. Love the music. Man, I'm surprised they're leading with this. Like they're just opening the show with Halo. That's cool. That's
Come out swinging.
I mean, it's fact that Microsoft has like no cadence when it comes to like their reveals for stuff.
Yeah,
Like, they just do what they want.
yeah, that's true. That reminds me of not a plasma rifle, but one of the older guns from like 3, the red laser.
I need a sword. That's all I need to see.
Maybe that was what they got it right.
Yeah, I like this right now a lot.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, music
Use
is so
that grapple
fucking
hook.
good. Oh, let's
Go
go.
on.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Damn, how'd they feel? Chief just walked up right in front of him and used cannon. Would have been pissed. Looks like, this is Halo at its finest. It looks really good.
I agree.
Yeah. It's odd. Like, Roddy, you're right. It does feel like combat evolved.
There's something about like the atmosphere, the
art
music.
direction.
Yes, everything.
Yeah.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people
Or 8-bit.
are broken,
Thanos.
scattered, hunted,
Yeah, it
defeated
is.
by
There
me.
you go.
I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both.
Sort of looks like a locust.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Okay.
I mean,
Holiday, cross-gen.
I care.
Yeah,
Cross-gen, smart delivery.
I'm extremely interested in that. And Game Pass.
Yeah. Yep.
Are we getting more? Oh, that's what they are.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games
Open ring.
combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us
Yes,
to bring the Halo
as it
ring
should
to
be.
life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
It all better be 60 FPS. That's all I'm saying.
World
Can't start like that.
premiere.
Damn, they started off with that. I wonder where this is gonna go.
World premiere. Not in the woods.
Left 4 Dead 3.
Better back up.
No, you're surrounded. Oh. Yeah, you fucking tell him.
Mm-hmm. Playing with you. Okay, Llewellyn, what you got?
Games look beautiful though.
It does. But is it fun? You gotta see if it's still fresh.
I can see that. I don't have to touch it.
Maybe she knows the difference in like, oh. Run.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's awesome. I fucking love State of Decay. I love that series.
That's a series that I've like only played like the very beginning of and never really got into.
It's
That's cool. I
super
mean,
cool. Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Xbox Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox
I see
game
the initiatives
studios,
on that list.
including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision.
here's the question. I guess
One studio,
the Series
that has
X. I
always
guess
pushed
it's
the
like
limits of our
intended for you to
hardware,
stand it up then.
is Turn 10.
Mm,
And they're
yeah.
early in development
I guess it
on the
seems
next
like that.
Forza Motorsport. And
Yeah.
Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution.
this is in game.
All
What's an engine?
at 60
Okay.
frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in engine.
World premiere.
Gotta love a lens flare.
Right. Yeah. I really need you to know it is world premiere. We're not fucking around here.
Yo, wear their masks.
Yeah, you remember those days?
Pre-COVID, man. Let me have something. Shit. There's your mask right there.
Not social distancing.
If you're not trading paint, you ain't racing.
Were they on 7
It
now?
was like, Forza 8, 7? I think 7.
Yeah.
No. No way. There's no chance. No chance.
I don't know. Let's
Here it
see.
is, James.
Nah,
It's very colorful.
It's too calm. It's
Our
it's too
world
calm.
has a rhythm. We all sense it,
Nah.
but only a few truly feel it.
This one has that
It is found in the smallest
what's that
moments.
Monster Hunter clone?
Shit. I
In
don't know.
every step
free-to-play
of a
one.
perilous
Oh,
journey.
Dauntless?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, it's got like a
symmetry
cell
of
shaded
ritual.
quality to it. I do like the style of this.
That kind of faded
In the
color
bonds
palette.
we share.
This is almost like Scalebound. We just get different animals now.
And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Oh God.
Kids that game? What?
To be a light in dark places.
That was fucking terrifying. What the
To
fuck?
seek answers. And to stand watch over our
Got
world.
quad here. Golden deer.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Okay. Yo, did some of those characters have locks? 'Cause I was like half looking at that.
Yeah, they definitely did. That looks cool though.
Everwild will give to you
that looks like my
a
type of shit.
magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in.
I like
It's a
how her
place to
space
be
is like
eternal.
it represents
And
the fucking
Eternal
game.
has
It's
the
just all
gift to
like
sense
animals and
feel how
flowers
magic
and shit.
flows
I love
through
it.
nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
That looks cool. I'd check that out.
Right.
I gotta see gameplay.
I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Oh, this looks like the this looks like the Don't Nod game. That's what it looks like.
Allison?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
It
go.
doesn't matter.
Look
that
at
they
Roddy.
don't
Oh
believe
man,
us.
awesome.
We all believe
But
that
do
what
they
happened
own
that
them
night
now?
was self-defense,
No, they don't. They're still independent.
but we
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
be sure.
Oof, face plant.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
That didn't seem how that works.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
Don't Nod just has like a style to their art that I can immediately tell it's them every
Everything
single
we
time.
thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
It's very soon.
Quite.
I think it's only supposed to be like
Chapter 1.
3 chapters or something, so it's not going to be like egregiously long, which is nice. I'm going to play anything Don't Nod does probably day one.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the
Oh,
Will
wow.
of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series
Oh,
X.
so one that
We're
isn't
now
buggy.
at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation,
I mean, the game's
super
beautiful.
crisp, sharp
Yeah.
image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the
can't believe they're making
immersion
60
in
FPS
different
look slow.
spaces in our world by using premium audio
We finally
tech
got here. Now
that
it's
we
slow.
previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X.
I like
with
the first
smart
game when I
delivery
played it on
later
Switch.
this year.
I'd play this one.
I haven't played this one yet. I did play the first.
Private Division. Oh wow, James, you might have been right.
Yo!
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest
you know about
mystery
this?
in the galaxy.
An abandoned
No, I really
research
didn't.
facility, and now shady corporate
made
intrigue.
sense.
Marvel of the Gorgon
That's
asteroid.
really funny.
A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
I just hope the writing was better on this.
You are looking
I do too.
downright unlovable.
Like once you figure out the game,
With the right kind of
Yeah.
case.
The first half of this game is really good. I just feel like once you hit that halfway point, everything after that just kind of runs out
Or
of steam.
sword.
yeah.
Or this thing. Thrills. Danger. Intrigue.
I'm intrigued.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
Hey.
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
Not bad at all. Oh boy, who is this?
Oh, this is that game they showed a couple of months ago. That bug game.
If you're
Yeah.
waiting
Yeah, this was
for the biggest game of the
Someone-
year,
This is Obsidian's thing. Oh,
then wait for Cyberpunk.
Man. Alright, y'all got jokes. I'll be right back.
But if
Wow.
you're ready for the smallest,
wow, they really
we've
did
got
that.
you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
at least they know.
Yeah.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go
They know how
solo.
I'm gonna play this game. Oh wow. Nice.
Oh wow.
It's amusing. I'm waiting for like their next like big game.
Yeah.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative.
Like, this game looks
role-playing
cool,
games.
but,
It's
like,
something we
we
do
all know what
every day
we
when we
want.
come to the office.
Right.
And we can't
Yeah,
wait for you
like
to play
Grounded
our next
looks
great
neat.
adventure
It's
of
just it
Peril on Gorgon.
feels like a
It's the first
stopgap
of
maybe
two planned
to whatever
story
their next big
expansion
thing
packs
is.
for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering,
Oh, there it is.
we have been working on
There
that
it
next
is.
big Obsidian RPG.
It's like they
Check this out.
read our
Okay,
mind.
here we go.
World premiere.
All right. They know what we want, and they're doing it.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken. And you must face the monsters.
Oh, we got some magic.
Our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
I thought that was an Arrow game at first. That font.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like this was just them announcing that they're working on something. So I'm not excited, but I'm like, it's cool that they have something in the pipeline.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was that?
Avowed.
Obsidian's new game.
Oh.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series
This
X.
is our Elder Scrolls.
At Xbox Game
Got it,
Studios,
right?
we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Also, what we asked for. What you got?
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way
I feel like they have a
in a
good
world they don't
balance
fit in.
of
I hope
people
you enjoyed
telling
the
us,
trailer.
like, you know, these little cliff notes about these
World
games and then actually showing
premiere.
gameplay. I appreciate
They're
that.
not droning about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I mean, they've shown CG trailers, but like I get an idea of what the game is from it, or what it might be, which is nice.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer.
Oh no.
For our family, it was just a stopover.
Interactive drama.
This is already my
Okay.
shit.
Oh shit! Damn. God. Relax.
It was
Wait,
the
what?
end of the road.
Nah, man. Give me them hot takes.
No. I said this is already like I like this. I like this a lot.
Oh, I thought you said it's already shit. I'm
No,
like, yo.
no.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
No. This is already my shit. Like I'm into this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
There you
long
go,
forgotten
big
secret
fella.
There we go.
buried in the dark.
No, an interactive drama with an interesting art style, and I'm all over this.
Yeah, so is this like comic books in a 3D landscape?
I've been
Kind of
scared
reminds
the
me of that.
shadows.
A graphic
But now-
novel or whatever? Interesting.
I'm finally ready to
I'm
step
interested.
into the light.
The style is definitely new.
I got your letters.
As dusk falls.
Game Pass. You already know.
Oh, here we are.
Here we
Here at
go.
Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
Still need to
An
play the first
incredible
one.
3.5
yeah, same here. I've not played the
million
first one.
players have now experienced Senua's story
Oh.
in Hellblade
Well, then that makes
Senua's
three of us.
Sacrifice. We're excited to
I
start
heard it's very
giving
good.
you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and
Seems like they're
PC.
struggling.
I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
As opposed to where the first one was.
And you can
know?
find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory.
Remember when we could travel?
No. I don't. Norse mythology.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
So we getting some gameplay or another trailer? Another CG trailer. Oh, something completely different.
Something completely different.
Jackbox? Double Fine.
Oh, you're probably right.
Hey!
Yep.
2 for 2, baby.
Good shit.
It's been 20 years.
What's ahead of Peter? He's on the line.
What?
Oh, wait a minute.
Been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Tim Schafer and Jack Black together again?
Oh, Peter.
Oh, wait a minute.
Love the song. Very much.
Wasn't Brutal Legend Xbox exclusive?
Now it's time
It was on both.
Shall we start rocking?
Double Fine, I think, is Microsoft
it
now,
on
though,
Xbox.
right? Like they're with Microsoft? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably been a long time
Like a
since you've had a
Psychonauts.
visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
This is a game I haven't finished either.
Where are we?
This game has taken so long.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown at the bottom of a lake.
That was funny. So they put the date, which was I think January 2019 or December 2019. In my mind, I was like, "Yo, Jack Black, where's your fucking mask?" But they already established that this was they did all this before.
Right.
Yeah. Can't sing with a mask in front of your face.
Yeah, I know.
That was good though.
I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic eye.
There we go, some platforming, a little action, okay, some singing.
Illuminati confirmed.
They fill the holes.
I wonder if we get a like a window, like a actual date for this.
Launch title? Must be a way to do it.
Which I never.
I mean, it seems really far along, if not done.
It's very 70s inspired.
Available on Game Pass right now.
Give us the date. You know you want to.
Come on. Oh,
date.
dirty.
Black.
Boo.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more
All
than 10
current
million Game Pass
expansions.
subscribers, you also get
Okay.
access to all current Destiny 2
Well, I guess we're playing
expansions
Destiny on
starting this September.
Xbox.
No, I'm still playing on PC.
For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this
Shit.
year, Bungie will also release a
Mhm.
new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution.
now
running at
what's your answer,
60
Chris?
frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond
Keep
Light.
talking. I'm listening.
Fuck.
Just let it play out. Just let it play out.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
What's even going on
Every
anymore? I
moment
don't
brings
even
them
know.
closer. It's time to step
The,
beyond
the,
the
the
light.
pyramid ships are here.
Okay.
We got darkness.
Yeah, that was a thing. We got ice powers now?
Darkness powers.
Dark crystals or whatever. In case.
Yeah. Like ice powers. Interesting. Very interesting.
This was pretty cool.
Oh, I want to see my Titan though. What are we doing?
I mean, they're clearly showing the hunters, right?
I saw a wizard or the warlock. Come on, Titan. I want to see what a Titan. What they do.
The hunter even
man.
gets the
I'm gonna have
cover.
to rewatch that.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want.
Did we know the
thanks
date
to
for that already?
Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired
Yeah, they pushed it to
developers are
November.
working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them.
Damn.
Xbox Series
Destiny
X
on my
will
phone.
empower both new and
The way I thought I'd be playing
experienced creators
Stadia.
to bring the future
Destiny
of
on my
games to
phone.
life like
Yikes.
never before.
Major
Unique
yikes.
perspectives,
Dangerous.
unexpected
what's the
innovations,
network speed I need
and
to
fresh
do that?
voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
I'm right.
World
Talk about it.
premiere.
Console launch exclusive.
So it's coming to another console later.
I don't know them. Oh boy, the apocalypse again.
So today, 2020.
Hey, my favorite, my favorite setting.
Right. Metro?
Yeah, I was about to say this reminds me of Metro.
Yeah, this is Metro. Is it?
It's pretty early for a Metro game though, right? Exodus just came out this year?
Like a year ago, I think.
A year ago.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Okay, I really don't know what this is.
Okay.
It looks like Metro though.
It does.
Oh, Stalker.
Wow.
I forgot about
Okay.
him.
Wow. Did we know that was coming?
World premiere.
I didn't. I forgot the game existed. Like it's been about 10 years since I last heard about Stalker.
Yeah. It's a good game though. Good franchise.
Shadow of Chernobyl? I think it was the first one.
Yeah, I think that's right.
This isn't Fable either. Knock it off, rookie.
my Lord Inquisitor. I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigation.
Yo, fix your flashlight.
You're gonna call them, see?
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the
Warhammer.
Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
These guys look like screws. Oh.
That's too many of them.
Better run, bro.
Warhammer.
They make it back.
Oh. Of those Space Marines, they seem smaller than I remember.
Yeah.
I always think about Warhammer being in space. I don't know too much about the franchise.
World premiere.
Yeah. About 43 minutes in it.
Hello.
Something changed. My heart could not contain.
Oh, Circle of Life.
Yo, is that Tetsuya Mizuguchi? What the?
It might be.
It looks like him. Because it enhances his like. Oh, Tetris. This is Tetris Effect. This is Tetris Effect. What the hell?
So hype.
Let's go.
Is this one of the songs in the game?
Yeah, it is. And that and that looked like Mizuguchi like on the screen. So I was like, this is.
Oh, okay.
And enhances. I think is like his company or something. Yeah. You guys need to get this game on Quest. Oh, this Dan Riker. What the hell is he doing in here? What the? What is going on right now?
We are the Tetris blocks, Roddy.
Oh, you're right.
Don't you feel it? Yeah. Tetronymos? Tetrinum?
Something like that. Yeah. Tetronymos? Tetramos? I don't know. So Tetris Effect coming to Xbox consoles.
With multiplayer?
With multiplayer. That's
Was-
new.
was-
That's new.
Isn't that the Tetris 99? You think they'll do
Kinda.
something like that, or is it just a new mode?
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah, connect. All right. I could dig that.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm very into that.
But what
That's what Roddy's buying his Xbox
World
for. That,
premiere.
that in particular.
To be honest,
Like, all right,
yes.
send me my-
Yeah. Like what? Halo what?
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
Yeah, lace them boots. Show us more games.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa.
Didn't we see this game already?
Hold on,
This looks,
let me
this
check.
looks a little different. Pretty cool.
Find anything good?
Yo, peep the hair.
I know they're doing it right. Next gen is giving us like realistic hair.
pushing.
What the?
We have the physics now, they can do it.
Right.
So is that what it took? We needed
More
4K gameplay
Yeah, more teraflops.
to get my hair.
Yeah,
We
no
need
excuse.
more teraflops now. All right.
Just like it requires a lot of to manage now. You know, need a lot of resources to render. What? I did say I wanted new games.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And all this is on Game Pass, so I'll check it out.
Once again, the best value
Yeah.
in gaming.
Trademark.
The gunk.
The gunk.
Gunk.
I like that they're doing a nice mix, just like Sony did in theirs. Like they're giving us, like you said, Chris, like big stuff, small stuff, a lot of varying like genre. You know, proving that hey, we're the place to play like any kind of game you might want.
We're trying, guys.
Right, they're trying. Yeah.
Oh, rip.
This is a Linkin Park game.
All starts.
I was gonna say Randy Orton, but yeah.
A forest.
Hey, R.I.P. to Chester.
Oh, man.
The moon.
Right. Still sad.
Scent of pines. And then
Don't do that.
Oh,
don't do
Jesus.
that.
Don't do that.
Oh no, not
Oh my God.
Ooh.
It got very real.
Every story has
This game sucks
two
already.
sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth.
Not really sure yet.
Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
Oh, this is that game.
Oh, yeah. I think we saw this at Sony's thing, or was it at Microsoft?
Yeah.
Okay. This game looked cool.
It was just CG. Like, it had less of actual gameplay in it.
Looks like
reality.
Remedy.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Medium.
This place.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
I think there are so many cool concepts you could do like that.
Yeah.
Trippy.
Why did you show us this first? So like, dimension hopping Outlast.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks awesome.
World premiere.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Horror's not really my thing, but
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh
Sonic
no.
Forces 2! Yeah!
I guess.
All right.
What
Good
we
talking to you
got?
guys.
Oh, Phantasy Star!
Okay.
That explains why they brought it over. Are they getting a new game?
I bet this is 2. This is I think it's on Xbox One already?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's just coming to Series X.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, they just, hyped it up a little bit. Add a bunch of layers. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that they're showing this because it's
Combat
like
looks, yeah, this combat looks cool.
it's nice that they're showing it because it's like catering to people who like Japanese games. I do like that.
Did we get Zoids too?
Yo, I'm interested.
And is it free to play?
I'm actually not sure.
That's no problem. As long as I'm not paying monthly for it, besides Game Pass, I guess, then I'm cool with it. True Adventure starts now.
Which I'm still cool with.
New Genesis.
So it's probably gonna be like some sort of reboot or something of like what they have now, like a Realm Reborn, I guess, version of it.
Yeah.
Luis Torres. I've seen your future.
Who's that?
Global risk is death of the weapon.
I've been waiting on
Remedy's game.
Oh, his Remedy.
Not exactly what I expected from them.
Destiny chose me to save this world.
Oh, I'm muted the chat all day. That's why I haven't been in the chat.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
Wow,
You
that's
got that
deep,
suit, bro. You should be
He was
okay.
like, yo, can you protect me from dying? No, then shut up. No, she's not.
No, it's the ATL version, not ATL, the Atlanta episode all over again.
The ghost is here.
This looks cool.
I'll trust it because it's Remedy, but I'm a little disappointed that they're going with
Why did you do that, D?
Ruined it.
Today,
Ruined.
you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners.
Are they about to shut it down without
in the
Fable?
Subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series
Wait, did you say
X.
everything that we saw
And
today
some of the
was Game
games you
Pass?
already love
Yeah.
and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X.
Just gotta buy an
Games
Xbox
like
Game
Forza
Pass
Horizon
and an
4,
Xbox, and I'm set.
Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional
That's true.
cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox
It's the
Series
same
X
amount
this
for
holiday
PlayStation.
season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do.
I mean, it depends how much they charge
you may
for
have
this thing.
noticed we didn't get to
Because
visit
getting
all of
4K
our
60 is not
Xbox
easy
Game
on a
Studios
PC,
today.
or cheap, I
That
should say.
means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
Uh-oh, there one more thing. Let's see what it is.
Hold on. I gotta be.
It's gotta be Fable. It has to be.
It has to be Fable.
Nah. Sonic Force.
Call on it.
Stop it.
Get away from me, Chris.
Oh yeah, it's Playground. It's Fable.
Yes.
The world is filled with.
Tell me about them.
Tell me about the fables that you've heard.
Treacherous villain.
Tinkerbell here.
Of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
There's Fable. There it is.
Have happy endings.
Yeah.
But yours has
No,
yet
don't
to be
do it.
written.
Don't. No. Son of.
Oh, that's it.
And
That's
there we
it.
have it. That's your one more thing. You got you. You got it. You got your game. Look at.
I did.
You did get
you
it.
willing it into existence.
Hey, man. After what Roddy pulled with Jet Set Radio, anything is possible. You want to talk about that real quick while we got you here, Roddy?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a game called it's like cross.
It's like cyberpunk something, isn't it?
It's got a Hideki and Nagnanumura in there. I butchered his last name. I'm so sorry, man. But he's involved. He's doing the music. The cell shaded visuals from Jet Set, like the franchise, is back. Like it's not the same development team, but it's an indie team who did Lethal. And it looks awesome. It looks fucking
Gotta
cool.
love indie
Yeah,
devs.
gotta love them.
If Sega's not gonna make a new Jet Set, somebody else will.
Exactly. So, what do you guys think right now about this?
I feel like I went into this with zero expectation, and that's the best way of getting into these things.
Yeah.
I was good until they broke the one thing. I don't want no CP trailers. I want gameplay. But I'm otherwise I'm happy.
Yeah, I think at this point, like I don't know if any of us really like CGI trailers. I hate them, but I mean, I think it's just a reality of the industry at this point. Like, if they don't feel like they have enough to show in an engine, they're gonna show a CGI trailer instead every time. It sucks though. I'm with you. Yeah, I went in like relatively excited, like about just kind of the prospect of what they would have in store. And while I didn't see everything that I wanted the initiative. I wanted to see what they were doing. Maybe we see that later this year when they do whatever other thing that's happening. Um, I think this was good. I think this was solid. Like this was, we see a little bit. I don't think anything came out that was like just absolutely knock my socks off. But Halo Infinite, I think looks really good. I think it looks very impressive. We only saw a little bit of it, but like I'm excited to see more. That's probably the highest compliment I could give that game because I think Halo is a franchise at this point. Like 4 and 5 were disappointing and left a lot to be desired. I did not play a lot of 5, so but I played a lot of 4, and obviously of the previous entries. And I was hoping that with Infinite, 343 comes back and with a vengeance. And it looks like, I mean, we only saw a few minutes, but like it looks like they did. We get a lot of like, you get some funny banter. They've rehauled the way the campaign works. Like that's awesome. Like that, I'm intrigued to see a lot more from that.
I think no, I know for me it's gonna be about like the campaign and stuff is cool for Halo, and the game looks really, 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 really good. I just want Griffball back. I want my multiplayer. That's
Yeah.
that's what I really want to see. But just want to say, I just want to shout out. We got Subject T in the video with us now, sort of giving her input on what we saw today with this game's release. Subject, how you feeling? What you because you saw this live, so you had some time to sort of marinate in it. What wowed you?
There's only one game that wowed me, and that was Ever Wild. Whatever that kind of like, it kind of reminded me of Avatar a little bit, like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Circle
With
of
those
Life
4
game.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one, and that's about it. Because I don't care about Halo. I didn't care about Crossfire. That game sounds. I don't like the name of it. It sounds too generic.
You didn't play Crossfire as a kid?
No. I didn't have
man.
I didn't have a console. I went to friends' houses to play.
Oh, I didn't.
I played on.
I did not know what that was. What Crossfire was? I don't know what you're talking about. What is that?
That's a board game.
Oh.
No.
Crossfire.
No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, okay.
No?
Yeah, I'm kind
Yeah.
of I'm kind of with you on the car. Like, so the Remedy thing is like a little like, so it looks visually nice. It looks appealing. It's probably satisfying to play. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. It's not something more unexpected. Like I expect Alan Wake, Control, like that type of thing out of Remedy at this point. And so to kind of see them do a generic military type thing seems there might be more going on beneath the surface. We kind of get hints of that with like the glowing and going invisible or something, being a ghost, something like that. But maybe there's more going on there than what we saw here. But my initial takeaway is kind of like, damn, like it is a little bit disappointing. But maybe I just need to play the whole thing to figure it out. But
So apparently this was actually a PC game made by Tencent back in 2007.
Nope.
I had no idea.
Wait, what was
Crossfire?
Really?
The original game was a online tactical FPS for Microsoft Windows, released by Smilegate, and in China by Tencent.
Yeah.
So this is basically a successor, huh?
Yeah, I think this was a good event. I mean, I find it. I don't know. I got more than one game out of this personally, and like I think what Microsoft did that was really good was that they demonstrated that they're trying to cover all the quadrants. They give you action games, they give you first person shooters, they give you fantasy, you're getting racing, Japanese games. Like, we only saw one here in this show, but I mean, we know that they're making a big Japanese push, with Yakuza being like a big deal. It's getting a lot of marketing right now. There were several articles that came out yesterday about it. and things like that. So like they're really trying to cover a lot of it. And to me, a console launch should be advertising all of those things. Like it can appeal to all consumers. That's kind of what this show did to me. If every game didn't look like something I wanted to play, that's okay. But like, I think there are more things that I'm interested in here than there were, I think, at the beginning of this. Because I was like, oh, okay, there's gonna be Halo, and that's probably it. But no, it was like there was other stuff here. I thought it looked really cool.
And then the beauty of it is knowing that all of it comes under Game Pass.
Yeah, that's
so even if
crazy.
Yeah, even if you didn't care about any of the games on this list, you have the ability to play them now.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so that's always cool.
I feel like this is, almost 10 years ago when when Microsoft was like, hey, we sort of want, the Xbox brand to be like a service.
Yep.
It's taken them about a decade, but we're at that point where, I think you said it earlier, James, was like, yo, I think they're gonna increase the price of Game Pass since they're gonna, include gold. Well, I mean, they already do include gold with it with the ultimate. But I mean, even if they increase the price, like I'm getting Halo day one, I'm getting Fantasy Star, I'm getting whatever that Don't Nod game was. Like all these, a lot of these games that I would have been, spending $60 plus on launch to get, I'm just getting now.
Yeah. You can't really beat that. Like you're not beating that anywhere else. Like it's kind of crazy that they're even doing that. And I wonder kind of how long that goodwill is going to last. But I mean, they're committed. They said at the top of the show, like everything that you see will be available on Game Pass. Like that's insane. So yeah, good for them. Good for them. They're making an interesting push.
Can we talk about Destiny real quick? Can we talk about
Let's talk about Destiny real quick.
Can we talk about how you're getting, up to now, all of the DLC, you're getting they're upresing it, so you're getting your 4K 60 frames. But then, and they didn't talk about this, but they sort of talked about it, but you're also getting your xCloud. You're being able to play this on the go, on your laptop, on your phone, on like whatever. Like it's just wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Like
I'm just
like as much as you guys pick at me about this, but like RIP Stadia, like they tried it.
They are just ready to put Destiny in the, or not Destiny, but Stadia in the grave.
As they should. I mean, it's sad to say, but like, it's not really doing anything.
Oh yeah, the team that made Tetris Effect, they put out a tweet saying that the multiplayer expansion is a free update for all versions.
Awesome.
In summer 2021 and on Oculus Quest.
Yeah,
there it is.
It is.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, I love that they're doing that. I love that it's coming to more consoles. So the fact that the Xbox community can get in on that is great because everybody in the world should be playing this fucking game. They need to come to Switch too. God damn it! But I'm really happy.
Hey, they got Tetris 99. They got Tetris 99.
That's probably the only reason it won't be on the Switch. Because it was destroyed as 99 at that point.
I bet it won't. I bet honestly it won't. It won't get there because I don't know if the Switch is powerful enough. I'm not. It's not even like me being like a dick, but like I don't know. Like that game is kind of demanding, and they had to actually downgrade it a bit on the Quest, but you don't notice it when you're playing it. It still looks really good, but that's awesome. I love that. I love that news. And again, that kind of goes back to my point of like they're trying to cover all the quadrants. Like I would not have expected an announcement like that maybe like 3 years ago from them. So the fact that it's there is great.
I really do love that PS4 free theme from them. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that.
You should. You should try to find it.
Yeah, I thought this was solid though. I thought this was solid. Like I don't know what more we could really ask for other than like I don't know the initiative. I don't know what more we could want.
Dude, they just formed in 2018.
Dude, are you sure 2018? I thought it was 2017 at least.
No, 2018
Okay.
is what I saw.
Well, I would have even taken a CG trailer. We got that for Fable, and we've known that game has been going for well over about 2 years now. So
The most they probably would have given you was probably like the most that Elden Ring gave.
yeah.
But I think that he would have taken that
I would have
at
taken
this
it.
point.
Yeah, he probably would have.
I would have taken it because like I just want to know what they're doing at this point. Like the talent is there. Like I just need to know what's happening behind those doors. And I'm hoping it's not
Patience.
Perfect Dark. Please don't be Perfect Dark. Please.
Oh, please let me perfect art.
Wow, that's
I'm trying to see if I can see what's in the reflection of his glasses from this photo. Because there's a picture of Phil playing their game from like February. So it's playable at least.
Yeah.
It's probably like an
Nah,
alpha
he's just
or something.
holding controller for the picture.
He's not actually playing
Oh.
anything.
He's not actually playing
Okay.
anything.
It's like I'm getting really good at this.
I don't know if you saw this, but that Halo Infinite is a spiritual reboot. So Infinite, as in like it's gonna be like an MMO treatment of they're gonna keep or like the Destiny treatment, basically.
Yeah, that makes
Halo Ultimate.
That makes sense to me. Like they want to maybe pursue like a persistent service, like in multiplayer, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they sort of tried to do that in the past.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned that on our last episode, I think, with the Warzone or War, whatever it was called in 5. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for that game. Like I haven't been excited for Halo in a long time, and it feels nice that I'm actually like looking forward to another one of those.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be saying that anytime soon. Or ever again, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I was kind of good with Reach through 3. Like I mean, I would have taken more, but at that point I was like, it's fine. I got my games. I'm good. But
Right. I think like after Reach, I kind of stopped caring.
Right. But now it's like, dude, I could grab a couple
I feel like
buddies and like
it was still always a game that like if you were on an Xbox, you at least had to have it somewhat in rotation, or at least have it so that you always had a friend that was like, oh, let's play some Halo, and you're like, all right, fine, it's Halo, let me pop it in.
Yeah,
but
I think
I don't know. I feel like I sort of said what I said. Like this is the single player and everything is cool. We got they introduced a villain. But you know why I'm here. Let's see some multiplayer. Let's see like what we're doing with multiplayer.
Yeah.
People are dunking on it for the fidelity of that gameplay. Like people are saying that it just looks really badly just because since it's going to launch on both the original Xbox and Xbox Series X, that it might hold it back or look bad in some ways.
I'm curious. I'm curious, like how people are tearing it apart. Because at least when I was looking at it, I was running it at least 1080p, and it looked fine to me. And as soon as we knew it was like cross-gen, I was like, okay, they're obviously going to have this running at 60 on a Series X. And there's going to be some degree of limitations. Like they're not going to be able to go all out on it just because it's cross-gen. But I don't know. I'd be curious.
Do you think so?
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Always I say that is because they've talked about all like even Ori has its own updated patch that it gets. That it gives you the full resolution, the full frame rate that they want. So I don't see why they couldn't do the same or wouldn't do the same with Halo.
You're right, but the way that they have to design the game. So think of it like how Destiny was, like Destiny 1, where it came like you had like a baseline of PlayStation 3 and 360, and then when they came out with the other versions, like the quote unquote next gen versions, the ones that we have now, like they could only do so much with like, loading and, not everything being as seamless because they had to, you can only kind of work off of the lowest common denominator. So in this case, that's like the Xbox One. So, I mean, they can tout like, oh, we're doing 10 times the volumetric lighting and shit like that. And they can on Series X, but that's also going to come at a cost to like how they build out their levels and things like that. Like how big that scope is going to be at least a little limited. You're definitely getting the best version on a Series X though.
Then at what point are they going to stop updating Halo Infinite on the original Xbox like they did with Destiny?
Did they talk about support for that kind of thing?
They
How long they're going to be pushing the?
I feel like by the time, dang, with Halo Infinite being like a,
cornerstone.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that might be something that they will eventually be held back in for at least I can say maybe 4 years, and then we'll start seeing something about like, uh either them doing like a big patch to like end support on Xbox One or yeah, the Xbox One, and then them just focusing on the Series X. But then like at the same time, like it's really hard to say. Like, are they just gonna launch another game at that point?
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
I
What's
think
the
them
line?
doing the whole Infinite thing, they should have waited until um
They were deep in it.
yeah. And not saying like not have this game come out, still have it come out, but like that thought process
But
of
like,
this game is gonna exist and like like move on its own indefinitely. Like I would have rather have that been an Xbox Series X exclusive than having to share it with the regular Xbox.
Yeah.
yeah, a quote that I heard from whenever I was watching it live was like they're touting like old games being cross-gen, so they can tout saying that they have the biggest launch lineup when actuality they only have like less than 10 or 10 exclusives to the Series X, but then have like, oh, look at all these games from the Xbox One onto Series X.
Yeah, I kind of expect that at this point. Like you're never gonna have huge launch lineups, and anybody who wants like 30 games at launch is fucking fooling themselves. Like that's just not gonna happen. Like with any of these consoles and with anywhere. Not. I think with any three of the big three, whenever they release stuff, they're always going to have things that are going to be cross gen. It's easier to develop for. It's easier to make money off of things that you can also sell with a bigger install base. So yeah, like it makes sense like why all of this is cross gen.
Yeah, but then some people are like, well, at least with the PS5, they drew a line saying like, hey, these are PS5 exclusive only. You cannot buy it. You cannot play it backwards like Xbox is doing with their smart delivery stuff. So I guess some people do like that definitive line drawn, and then some people do like I can play both and not worry about getting a Series X for a couple of years or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. Like if it's a nice upgrade, and I would rather them do a smart delivery system, which both manufacturers seem to be embracing, rather than them not doing it at all. You just end up buying like two versions of the same game.
Yeah,
I think that's more on the developer publisher side.
Oh yeah, it's so a developer thing, I think, because all the PS5's upgrades are free from PS4 to PS5.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Sony and Microsoft are not like fucking around with that. They're really telling them or emphasizing like, hey, you should probably have this path here. We support you in doing that, which is good.
Except for 2K.
Except for Take-Two. Yeah, fuck that.
So 2K is like, hey, y'all paying $70. So this is the thing. Here's the thing that just makes me mad. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. All right, so and
here we
EA's
go.
gonna do the same thing. EA's gonna do the same thing.
But they know that these sports players are they're gonna give into it. They're not gonna be like, no, I'm not. I refuse to. No, they want their 2K. They want their Madden. Hell, they'll pay $80 for it.
If that's the only game they play, then yeah.
Oh man,
this is how it goes.
FIFA.
This is where microtransactions sort of kicked off is with the sports games.
Yeah.
So right now it's just 2K, but then watch 2K say, yeah, we sold these many games, these many units. Then you're gonna have EA say, if they could do that, then we could do that.
Yeah.
And then here we are, maybe 1 to 2 years down the road, all these games are gonna be $70.
Oh, absolutely.
Or then again, or you could be on Xbox and you could just have Game Pass. So none of that's really gonna matter.
I just want to know what Game Pass price is going to be at this point. Like, I'm very curious. Yeah. Like, it's got to be more than what it was before, right? Like, if they're
what is it right now?
Does it?
I feel like it's got to be. Like, can you? I don't know. Like, if it is overly generous to me to be able to have like all of these games, virtually everything we saw today, be available day one on Game Pass. Not to mention everything that's already available now, just free, quote unquote free. Like, I mean, you want to get people in your ecosystem. So if they do start out with a low price, I would understand for the first year, but after that, like,
what is it right now?
It's 15 a month.
15 a month. I can see them upping it to like 40.
40 a month?
Whoa!
40?
Oh, hey, yo, subject, chill. Yo, hey, yo, edit this out. Yo, relax.
Do this. Nah.
Yo, you wildin'.
I was thinking like 20 or maybe 25 if they were being really.
Right.
Oh,
What?
fine. I'll drop it down 30.
You're not helping.
No.
Gone.
No, stop
Gone.
it.
Removed from call.
Well, if they're gonna get rid of Xbox Live subscription and bundle it as one, they're probably gonna raise that price.
It's more. I mean, isn't it? It's
It's
just the
already in the
12-month.
bundle,
Yeah,
though.
it's already in the bundle, and I think
Oh, is it?
they only removed the access of getting the 12-month. You can still get the other months, which
Oh,
technically,
that's weird.
guys, if you're paying every 3 months for a year, you're spending more money.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
stop.
weird.
So,
Mhm.
I think
That's
they're
really
just.
scummy of them to do that too.
Oh, it's not even them doing that. Everyone does that.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that,
How
but
the
why
subs work.
remove the 12-month?
Yeah.
Like only the 12-month.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because they're reconfiguring it. I'm
Yeah, that's what
guessing.
That's what
Yeah.
my
And they don't want you to be locked in for
I
a
would
year.
have to assume that the price is not going to it's not gonna like
Don't they?
what's
I
that?
think that isn't there some sort of promotion where like if you just have Xbox Live Gold, and you want to swap it over to Ultimate, they'll give you a discount based on how much time of gold you have or something like that. That's the thing, right?
That's
I'm not imagining
I
that.
feel like it
that's the first I'm
is.
hearing of that. Maybe I don't know.
So I think that's
Look,
I
I've heard
think that's the thing, and I think maybe they're about to reconfigure the price of Ultimate. So instead of letting people buy a bunch of like 12 months to save money on it, that this is probably their way of like
Right.
setting the stage for them to change the price so that people don't like take advantage of where the prices are right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense to me, and it makes me not think it's as bad or scummy of them to
Yeah.
do. Just because, because people. I mean, I would do that shit. Like, go ahead and buy it at a lower price in bundles.
Buy up like
Mhm.
by like 7 years worth
Yeah,
and just ride it
right.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know a ton of people now that like they've taken advantage of like a bunch of sales for Xbox Live and then a bunch of sales for like just getting like the free months of gold or of Ultimate, and they have like the next like year or two free. So
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to do at PlayStation. Catch a Black Friday sale by like 3 years in advance.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah. That makes sense. So I mean, and also in the next 3 months, like that price is coming out at some point, maybe within a month. So it's got to be coming soon.
I would say $20.
20 a month.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think once the series comes out, like, and you want to kind of just start getting everything rolling, I think that's reasonable. I don't think that's egregious or anything for what you're getting.
I bet if you want the 4K version, it's gonna be $30.
Well, like 4K streaming.
Yeah, 4K streaming.
I
You're
didn't
gonna have to pay $30.
for xCloud.
Yeah, no, well,
Hmm.
xCloud or Game Pass Ultimate 4K streaming.
4K streaming what? Like it's installed on your system.
I know. I'm
Yo,
saying
you
that they're
download
gonna raise the price.
in order to include like
Right,
xCloud 4K
like how
streaming.
Netflix
Yeah.
does
Oh,
like tiered
okay.
pricing on 4K.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That'd be bad.
I mean, I don't.
That wouldn't be
I don't.
great.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
wouldn't love
Streaming.
that.
I think the streaming 4K thing that like no, I don't think our phones have 4K screens on them yet. Do they?
Phones?
Uh,
It wouldn't matter. The screen is so
No.
small it
The
doesn't
thing
matter.
that's going up now is
Okay.
refresh rates.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
exactly.
yeah, I don't see them doing like the increasing. I don't see that happening.
I don't see it being a necessity if they do.
Yeah.
Like if they do drop a 4K, you don't need 4K streaming on a phone. If you get on the 1080p screen, something like this, you'd be good.
Yeah.
You know?
I would hope they don't. There are a lot of companies out there who offer free 4K streaming. Disney Plus does that. Amazon, I believe, does that, and I think Netflix might be the only service that tiers it in that way.
I've never even noticed.
Yeah. But I mean, I
don't know if
could
Hulu
believe
does
it.
that.
Oh, Hulu. I don't
I
think.
don't. Well, I know they have like ad-free stuff, but I don't
Uh-huh.
know about the quality one.
Yeah, it's usually just ads or no ads.
Yeah, I think 4K is probably included. I hope they don't though. I hadn't really considered that before, so you could be right. I don't know.
We could just be giving them ideas.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we should stop.
For free.
Pull out the notepad.
You heard nothing.
But I'll say all in all, this is like I said, going into this not expecting anything. I think I did a good job of like not like overhyping myself. I feel like going into it, I saw what I needed to see.
Was it worth waiting all day?
Yeah. So I could do it with you guys. Duh.
Wow.
I
You're the
got
best, man.
one game out of it, which was one more than I thought I was gonna get.
Wow. That's the least
And
surprising.
it's an interesting pick too.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Everwild seems pretty fun.
Yeah. I think we all were like really into it. Yeah.
Avowed looked pretty cool. Okay, so
So 2 games.
what
Okay.
what that made funny to me because I was like, oh wait, Obsidian, they used to make a Fallout game. So they made Outer Worlds, which is like a Fallout.
Yeah.
And Avowed is like a Skyrim game. It's like a Skyrim Oblivion game.
Full
And
circle.
they're just taking digs at them.
See, it's not just me. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, how much you bet we won't see anything from this game for like the next like 3 years?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
yeah, that's not coming for a while.
Do you think we see this before we see Elder Scrolls 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Elder Rolls or Elden Rolls Scrolls 6 or whatever that game is called will probably come like 2024. That's gonna be my guess.
Then,
Yeah.
That's still too soon.
That seems like that
we
seems
still have to get
it's
through
still too soon.
because they still have that space game they got to show too, right?
Oh, God, you're right.
Yeah, the one where they were like, "Yeah, we're making a space game now. Shut the fuck up about it."
Oh damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're
Literally,
not seeing
He
Elder
basically
Scrolls
said that
for-
on stage.
Yeah.
Like, what the? Yeah,
Damn.
it's not until like.
Did anybody want a space game from them?
They need to fix their engine.
Yeah, I was gonna say they need to fix their
first.
engine before we get anything.
Or
They
do you
just
think
need-
we're still going to get the same engine on new consoles?
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Wait, what do you mean?
Or are we still going to use the same Elder Scrolls engine,
Oh,
same
yeah.
Fallout engine?
They're just gonna put more band-aids over it. Just more duct tape. They're not gonna.
Well, Obsidian it is. Guess I'm playing Avowed or
They're
whatever.
not gonna pay royalty license to get Unreal or Unity. You're crazy.
I'm not telling them to do that. You made your own engine. Just make a better one.
They can't. It's too much money.
Why not?
ZeniMax won't let them. They have to slave
How
away
many
at their
times
devs.
have they sold Skyrim? How many times?
And they will sell more. God damn it,
All right, you have money. I don't want to hear it.
dude! I want Skyrim on PS5 and Xbox Series X. That's what I want. I want
could
that
probably
meme
play
to be
Skyrim
alive.
on a smart fridge.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Don't you? I'm trying not to trigger any of my Amazon devices in my room, right?
There you go.
So,
Hey
remember,
Alexa, play
relax,
Skyrim.
chill. But yeah, you could do that. Like that's a skill that you could use on your Amazon device.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's on a fridge soon enough.
Oh, the LG smart fridge.
But fix your engine, or just build a new engine. Don't fix it. Throw it out. You've had
No,
enough.
just get the license to use Unity or Unreal. Like, just ditch it entirely. It's too buggy.
So I'm saying build a new one. If
They
they
can't
want to
build
be
a new
that
one.
way,
Dude, they built the Fallout 76 like help page, and that even was a buggy mess and leaked and doxed everybody. They can't build anything.
well, never mind Bethesda. Go on now.
So, final thoughts on everything, guys. What you think?
I give it
Like
a
go
7.5.
like, as in like going into like we're around the corner from the holidays. Well, yeah, holiday season's right around the corner. Fall's right around the corner.
Yeah.
How are you feeling between these? The race to next gen. Like who right now is like giving you a good reason to actually pick up their system. And I know a lot of people say, well, why get an Xbox when you could just get a PC? Let's look at the perspective of most like gamers, which aren't really like enthusiasts. They'll go where it's easy. They'll go where they know where to go, and that's gonna be a console. They could give a shit about a PC. So looking at everything through the eyes of a regular consumer, who you think is giving like a better, fight to pick up their system?
depends. If you want shooters like Halo, then your Halo shooter fans are going to go for it Xbox. But if you like your Spider-Mans and more story-based games and weird Japanese games or whatever, then you're probably going to go PlayStation. But I'm going PlayStation because I want to play Horizon.
All right,
That's where my heart is.
James, what about you?
I would say from a hardcore perspective, PlayStation is definitely leaning that way. But I think just for your average consumer, in all honesty, if I sat there and I was like, I gotta buy a new console and I just gotta buy one more like subscription in Game Pass, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the games that are already out and that are coming out all going to be on Games Pass. I'm sure there's going to be more third parties that you could get on PlayStation, but also get on Games Pass. The indie initiative that I'm sure they're going to push about later, also going to be on Games Pass. Like, Xbox has value. Xbox provides a lot of value. So I don't know. I would think from a monetary perspective, Xbox has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you want to go where your friends are at too, so that's also going to be a challenge.
Man, if I'm gonna get a bunch of free games, fuck my friends.
Oh, wow.
Are they paying for my video games?
Do you wanna play with-
No offense
Do you wanna
to
play
you
with-
guys. No offense to you guys, but fuck y'all.
Do you want to play with people?
I'm about to ask you that, Alana. When's the last time you played with somebody?
I played with Chris like 2 nights, or with Rod 2 nights ago.
I was like, who?
No, I played with Rod
Okay.
2 nights ago.
That's true.
And before then?
And my IRL friends are on my list too. Or on PlayStation.
I mean, all my IRL friends are on my list too. And like I see y'all, but like we don't play games together all the time.
Damn, I just got sad.
just-
My IRL
Yeah, but we
friends
play
don't play
we
video
play the same games and then we talk about it.
Oh man.
So
Right, but but like I think about for the show, most of the time I'm playing single player games. So multiplayer is not as huge of a deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
well, the only way to solve this is if PlayStation gets really serious, just like Xbox wants to have crossplay. There needs to be crossplay with all multiplayer games. Then that would solve everything. Then it'll just be choosing based on the games that you like. If crossplay was a thing.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
curious if there's crossplay with Halo Infinite. Have they said? That would be
I
the
don't know,
smart.
they honestly they haven't said anything with about multiplayer like whatsoever.
Okay.
But I mean, if anything, Bungie, they did say that when the new systems come out, like they're not cross generation, I think cross platform, like platform specific.
Yeah.
So Xbox can play with Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4 can play with PlayStation 5.
Got it.
And then like down the road, that's when they're like, all right, after we do
Cross
this,
the line.
then we'll do, crossplay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're sort of setting up like the building blocks for it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to transition us away from your final words, but I was curious about that. For me personally, I don't know, like myself, like I'm going to get both of these things eventually. It's just a matter of which one I'm getting first. I don't know yet. Neither of these conferences to me like made me go, oh my god, I must have a PlayStation, or oh my god, I must have a Series X like day one. Like there were plenty of things that I found that were cool about them, but just nothing that like just completely knocked me on my ass, like totally. Even though again, lots of stuff that I'm excited to see more of, like Halo today. But I think for an average consumer, I kind of agree with what James was saying. Like, I mean, you're just not beating the Game Pass deal right now. Like, there's no equivalent on the Sony end right now. Who that may change in the future, but like I think that that's going to provide a lot of value to the consumer, like just in terms of immediate value as well, like what you're able to access day one. And I don't think $15-$20 is like a month is too much to ask for what you're getting. And the kind of person who's going to sub to that anyway, I think would feel similarly. So yeah, I think Microsoft is like playing their hand well. But yeah, as far as like,
you know something else too, even if you're let's say like you're like, all right, I just want to do single player games, you could just do your Game Pass with just console by itself, and that's $10 a month.
Right.
Oh, What?
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that. That's good.
fucking crazy. Like that's insane to me.
If you throw that deal in front of a parent,
right,
who's got maybe 2 kids, like 2 kids or whatever, it's like, "Mom, I want a PlayStation. Mom, I want an Xbox." It's either I buy you a PlayStation, and then I gotta buy Spider-Man, and then I gotta buy Horizon, and then I gotta buy Uncharted, and then I gotta buy blah blah blah, or
or they could just stick Fortnite in their face.
Or that. There's
right,
that.
but that's free, so it doesn't really count.
Right, true.
No, I'm just.
Well, PlayStation had
So
PlayStation
otherwise, they'd be like,
Now.
"Mom, I want Halo. Here's $20. Shut up, get out my face." And it's that easy.
That's true. So Elena, you're right. Like it does have PS Now, is a thing, but PS Now also doesn't offer like first party games that just release on the platform. So if their kids are like, "Hey mom,
That's
I want to play Halo Infinite like day one," like, you can't say that about Horizon. What yet? Maybe Sony has something like in the pipeline. We don't really know. I can't imagine that they're sitting here looking at what Microsoft is doing and going, "Oh, well, that looks cool." Like I would have to imagine they're gonna rehaul something to where they can be competitive in that space. Because I mean, when it comes to cloud gaming, I think Microsoft is gonna have it. Kind of want to go back to something I think you guys were saying as well, about like the kind of person who might want a box. So like, I think even if you are a PC gamer, just like we were kind of talking about earlier today, like you might still want a Series Xbox or Lockhart, whatever that is, because of the xCloud capabilities. So maybe you want to be able to game on your PC with like your mouse and shit, or maybe you want to like go across the room and like play on your TV, or maybe a couple rooms over, and be able to like just turn on the box and like continue from there. Like I think that capability is really cool, and not something that I think is super widespread yet, but I think that it will become that way later on. So yeah, what's up?
So I can agree with that because I just think about my personal experience in the last like month or so, in between coming to grips with things like the Steam Link capabilities or PS4 remote play. It's a lot better than it was at launch.
Yeah.
And so if xCloud is really on top of their game, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Right. They've always said
being able to buy
go ahead.
one box to play no matter where. Like, yeah,
right. No matter where. Yeah, Microsoft has always they've been saying that and pushing that particular point almost to the point of annoyance where they're just like, yes, we want to play anywhere. And now we're kind of seeing that initiative come to fruition a little bit. And that's a good point too about Sony's remote play. I bet we see more of that as well. Like maybe more integration with maybe mobile devices. Maybe they'll have some sort of cloud service that they want to implement as well. So time will tell, but it's kind of a toss up for me. Like personally, I don't know yet. I need to see dates. I need to see prices. Like I need to see more. Give me Lockhart. Like I want to know what that's about. Once I see some of that, maybe I'll make a more informed decision.
There was a rumor that the next PlayStation event is happening, or the State of Play is happening in August.
Yeah,
like early August.
You're getting another Xbox event in August too.
Oh, really? In August?
I thought that was I thought that was the idea.
Oh,
that we weren't. We're not get. That's why we didn't get a price point. That's why we didn't see Lockhart. Like we're getting another.
I heard September.
Oh
yeah, they skipped last month too. They skipped June.
So September, I guess then.
Yeah. August for Sony, September for Microsoft, and both reveal more details. So like final details, I believe, probably in those months.
In October.
I would think.
I think
it. Oh, go ahead. Because
I was just gonna say, like, I think that they're gonna reveal like the final things, like in August and September, respectively. That's my thought.
Yeah.
Because I feel like PlayStation, they'll probably like announce like PS Now with backwards compatibility of like say PS2, PS3, and PS4, plus enhancements with the PS5 stuff, and probably details on the digital version. Because I would like to know if the specs are the exact same, just one that has a disc and one doesn't. Because I want them to be the same. I don't want one to be downgraded like the Xbox and Lockhart is. I want them to be exactly the same so I could just buy the digital one.
Yeah, I think that ends up lowering the common denominator that we spoke about earlier too. You need to start doing stuff like that.
Exactly.
And it's not the best impression out the gate for a new console. At least not for me.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So I'm
quite. I would expect to see like final dates around October or so. Once the new graphics cards drop, then we can really know what's going on.
I'm just rewatching this Halo gameplay. Like I'm excited. I just
Yeah.
I really want to see multiplayer at this
Yeah, I
point.
think I'm
Quit teasing
gonna.
us.
I want to watch the 4K version. I know we
Man,
sort of watched
people
that
pick
feed,
that apart. People pick the Halo thing apart just like they did with the Gran Turismo thing. They're like, "Oh, look at the background! You can see graphics popping in and out and stuff like that." It's just like, guys, come on!
Yeah. Fuck those people.
Yeah.
Y'all just getting snobby at this point.
You're just so
But
hot headed.
I'd say all in all, this is what when you say game showcase, you gave us a game showcase. So Xbox, I give
Wait,
this,
how much of it was CG though?
but it's a lot better than what we got last time we got a game showcase.
Oh yeah, the one in May. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty bad.
So they learned their lessons. I think this was, I don't know, for some people it wasn't enough or like they wanted to see more, but I
Some
think
things are never gonna be enough
we
for
got
people. That's the thing.
exactly. That's what that sounds like. But
I'm glad.
I say it was well balanced.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get any annoying interviews in between game trailers.
Right, they were
enough.
very
They said
they
enough.
were
at
very
the
short
end.
and to the point. Yeah.
Because that was so annoying. It just like broke the flow of the event thing in general. Because it just left people bored in between trailers.
Yeah.
But like I said, good job, Microsoft. What's next now is seeing getting Lockhart, whether or not we're gonna see that at launch, and getting a price. That's all we need now. So uh this is where we're gonna cut it. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Once again, thank you, James, Rod, Subject T, for being on this discussion about the Xbox Game Showcase. And we will catch you guys next time.